organize sales, it sounds sexy. It's mostly silence, stress, and trying to book one damn meeting. Here's what I actually do all day. 8 to 9. Every morning, I start my day by blocking an hour for professional development. I run through my demo, practice different pitches, skim news my prospects actually care about, and I drill my objection handling flashcards. Your price is too high, send me an email, I need to think about it. I run through all 26 of the most common objections every day. It's not optional. It keeps me sharp. If you want access to the same flashcards I use, link in the description. 9 to 12, RGAs, revenue generating activities. I learned this concept from Ian Koniak, who is now a sales coach. He was one of Salesforce's top enterprise account executives of all time. Sales consists of two things, either creating pipeline or advancing existing pipeline that you created. That's what these 3 hours are for. Creating pipeline consists of tiering my account list, A, B, C priority, mapping out who's at each company, deep research, direct prospecting, and running discovery calls. Advancing pipeline includes following up with active ops, executing next steps in the sales cycle, building mutual close plans with my champions, getting pricing, paperwork, legal, and approvals in motion, prepping with my team before big meetings. Right now, I spend 0% of my time, which I'm not happy about, but 0% of my time advancing pipeline. It's all about creating it. I'm working a focus list of 25 enterprise accounts. These accounts are all white space, meaning that they're not current customers. They're not spending any dollars with my company yet. I'm trying to change that. I've already tiered them out, A, B, and C, and mapped out who's the who at each company. That way, I know where to spend my time. A big chunk of my day, guys, is spent doing deep research. I'm reading 10Ks, proxy statements, listening to earnings calls, using ChatGPT and other AI tools to summarize and pull insights. If you want to see what that looks like, drop a comment below. All of that research feeds into a custom, detailed, and specific POV. POV stands for point of view. This is my take on how my company can potentially help this company out. It's tied to potential problems they might be having based on their research. More importantly, tied to their strategic initiatives and goals that they have for that year and years going forward. This, in my opinion, guys, is the biggest difference that I have found between being an enterprise account executive, which I am now, obviously, and when I was a mid-market account executive at IBM the 4 years previously. When I was a mid-market account executive, I had a lot more accounts, a lot more than 25, and I was doing none of this research. Now, once I feel really good about my POV, I think and I know we can really help this company out. It's now time for me to start prospecting. I'm coming up with messaging. I'm cold calling. I'm cold emailing. I'm social selling. I'm doing direct mail. I'm doing creative plays. Anything I could do to build awareness of who we are, what we do, and how we can help this company out to see if a conversation, a meeting makes sense. Activity matters, but in enterprise, targeted activity wins. We're not spraying and praying. So I come into each week where I'm focusing on 5 of my top 25 field-focused accounts from a prospecting perspective. If you were to tell me at the start of this job, or when I was interviewing for enterprise account executive roles, hey Matt, you're gonna have 25 accounts that you're gonna have your attention on, and each week you're gonna focus on 5, I would be like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do with all the hours in the day? Now I know it's plenty of work. Sadly, guys, I am 4 months into the role, and I am spending 0% of my time on discovery calls. I've been really struggling when it comes to booking meetings. I'm gonna put a video together with what I'm doing now to hopefully right the ship and get on track. Look out for that video in the future. 12 to 1 lunch, which is usually something great. I recently moved in with my girlfriend and she's an amazing cook. I also tried to take a 15-minute walk after lunch. Actually, I try to take 3 15-minute walk breaks outside every single day, because if I wasn't doing that, guys, I would just be getting frustrated staring at Salesforce all day long. 1 to 3, channel work. In enterprise cybersecurity, most deals run through VARs, which stands for value-added resellers. These reps usually own the relationship with the CISO. They're the CISO's consultant, I guess you could say. They're like the gatekeeper. So without those relationships, if I don't build these relationships across the next 12 months, I'm probably not going to be successful, because without them, it's going to be very, very difficult to break into any of these field-focused 25 accounts that I have. So I prospect the VAR reps the same way I prospect customers. I'm cold emailing them. I'm cold calling them. I'm connected with them on LinkedIn. I'm trying to take them out to a coffee, dinner, lunch, a Phillies game, whatever I can to build these relationships. And these relationships, guys, They're going to take me some time to build. I'm thinking 12 to 18 months. But if I don't get this right and build these relationships, like I said, it's going to be very hard to break into any of these field-focused accounts. And my goal here isn't necessarily to get an intro to the CISO of Chick-fil-A, for example, although I'm not turning any intros away. That's a bonus for me. My goal really is Intel. Like, we share this account, bar rep. I am building out a POV. I'm going down this path. Is this the right path to go down with this specific person? Do you think this messaging will resonate? I'm prospecting into these 5 to 7 people. Are these the right people to be prospecting into based on what I sell? I'm trying to get any sort of direction that helps me sharpen my POV and increase the odds of landing a meeting with or without their help. 3 to 5 p.m., more RGAs. And I know what you're probably thinking, because I would be thinking the same thing if I was watching this video. This sounds super boring, and it sounds like you're doing a lot of SDR work. And honestly, guys, I feel that way most of the time, or a couple times a day too. But this is like the upfront, unsexy, boring work that I need to do. A lot of research, a lot of cold calling, cold emailing. It's repetitive follow-ups. It's repetitive. It's boring. It should lead to meetings, and meetings are my only path to pipeline. And it's something that I've been struggling with greatly at the start here. And a lot of times throughout my day, I'm like sitting there staring at my computer screen thinking, am I doing the right things that are actually going to lead to meetings, pipeline, and success? And I think I am. I'm being told that I am. I just have to continue with the process and, I guess, trust the process. But when I look at some of the deals that, my team have closed over the last year, they're really chunky deals, and they've taken 18 plus months to close. They've taken 6+ months to break into. Right? So I just have to have a mindset and just be patient. I'm not the most patient guy in the world, but if this looks boring to you, it is. It's much slower than an SMB or a mid-market role, because you're just having far fewer conversations than those roles. Now, because I plan my week out Friday night, most of the time I'm able to, shut my computer at 5 p.m. and try to hopefully focus on anything else that is not work. Now, if you're curious what my day looked like when I was a mid-market account executive at a Fortune 500 company, check out this video right here. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.